Hi, I'm Streaky from Streaky.com, and today I've got my dog with me, and also this is part 2 of Q&A with a twist. So last week, before the New Year break, Happy New Year by the way, we did a Q&A with a twist where I asked you 4 questions, and then so we could all sort of chip in the comments and have a little sort of fun fest in the Q&A. So I thought I'd read a few of those out just to, round this off because it's quite interesting and I'm sure we can get some tidbits out of it. And then at the end of the video, I'll give you my 4 answers to those questions. So the first question was, what is your main music goal for 2019? Question number 2 was, what equipment are you looking to purchase in 2019? 3 was, what skills do you want to learn mostly this year now? And number 4 was, who are you mainly watching on YouTube? So here's a handful of people from the comments. First one is Heath Music TV. I definitely said that wrong. The first one is, finally released some of this music that I've been sitting on. There's no excuse these days for not releasing music. Get on with it. It's not like it's 1990 and there's nowhere to release it. Get it out there. Don't worry about whether it's any good or not. Just get it out. One of them's going to be better. And to have feedback and people saying stuff in comments and all that kind of stuff. I mean, just check my channel out. It's useless all the way through. We're only just getting better now, 9 years in. So just get it out there. Basically, just throw some shit at the fan. Some will stick. Number 2 is a bit of equipment, is Stam Audio 1073 with Stoter, I'm guessing that's tubes, for his preamp. Okay, I don't know anything about that, can't comment. Learn more about publishing and placements. That's something I wouldn't really care about. I just think get on with it, throw some stuff out there, don't worry about the business side of things. You need to concentrate, as I always say, on the thing you're good at, and if that is writing, then if your stuff's good enough, send it off to a publisher. If they like it, they're going to get back in contact with you, and they're going to deal with all that kind of placement stuff and all that sort of thing for you. So try not to focus too much on things that are going to take you away from getting music and also finally releasing some music that you've been sitting on. Various camera equipment, audio orientated channels. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay, next one is White Heat. His answer was writes records I'm proud of. Oh my god, another person. So again, just get it out there. What are you worried about? I'm not proud of any of these videos, but who cares? It works. Occasionally there's some good stuff. Occasionally there's some dreadful stuff, but who knows? Just throw it out there, get it on SoundCloud, get it all over the place. You'll soon be proud of stuff when people start giving you feedback and you start getting, that'll give you some more oxygen to crack on and write some more stuff. So without getting it out there, you're not going to get that. So get on with it. 2 is a valve microphone, an effect compressor. Okay, only thing I know about microphones at the moment is the Slate one's worth looking at. Number 3 is getting better at mixing, incorporating outboard gear. For mixing, I wouldn't get too hyped up on outboard gear because I really think that most of the top mix guys now are all in the box. Get really concentrated on a few plugins and things that you really like. I would say get a really good D2A, get your room sorted, get some good speakers. That's the main thing. But when it comes to outboard gear, it's kind of pretty advanced, I think, these days to start going in and out and getting involved with all that. I think you're going to waste a lot of time doing that, and your mixes isn't going to get better because of it. Your bigger gains will be to mix it in the box and use some high quality plugins and not too many of them. And then he watches Warren Hewitt, Jason Moss, Graham Czar, and of course me. I watch a few of those too, but not much. Next one, Smart Fit Solution. He says to try and find some free time to do at least anything apart from cleaning my studio. What are you cleaning your studio for? Most studios are filthy. I mean, mine's all right because I have people coming in, but if you're on your own, who cares? Just get on with writing some music. Forget cleaning. Anyway, you say that you've got a wife and family. What's she doing with her time? Controversial. Improve the sound of the studio and get some vocal solos, shape twins or something vocal in the vocal range. I agree. Need to go to a shop and listen and solve the first thing first. Yeah, either of those vocals are good. It depends how big your room is to what you need. I would say to get some kind of sub action on the go, just so you can switch it in and out, always good for those kind of speakers that you're looking at there. They'll fit most rooms. Personally, I prefer the solos to the twins. but that's personal preference, and obviously I prefer these to all of them. Question number 3, I would like to finalise the workflow and get better mixing as priority. So yeah, a lot of people talking about mixing, I guess, which is true. You need to really hone that. It's quite difficult, but as I said in the previous one, just try and keep it as simple as possible. Don't over egg the cake, don't overthink it, get the balance right. You know, think old school, how people used to mix, just to start you off. Just make sure the balance of the tracks in between, you know, listen quietly, balance it up correctly, make sure that you've done high and low cuts on things to kind of give some space in the mix, pan stuff correctly. They're all the really basic things that I know about as a non-mix engineer that I think will help you get better mixes, and then it's finer details after that. So then apart from me, occasional videos, Warren Hewitt again, Pensado's Place, Pro Tools Expert, Recording Revolution, all the kind of standard guys, and obviously me. Right, Strictly Underground, also improving my room acoustics even further. Absorbers, yeah, he's just talking about getting all the kind of main reflection points sorted out, which is good thing to do. That's, I would say, your priority on any studio. Buying some new monitors so I can hear more detail. I'm looking at Eve SC 305s and subs, and possibly Neumann KH series. So I would, out of those two, I've had both in the studio, I would go more for the Neumanns personally. Sorry, Eve, but the Neumanns I just found are really good for, I think they're a really good mix speaker. They're very flat, very, very boring, as I said in my review. They do translate really well, and so a set of subs with those would be good. They're also not as controversial as the Eves, because the Eves have got a sort of ribbony tweeter. I know it's called something else, but it's kind of very bright. So you've got to be aware of that. And if that's something that you like, it's a personal taste thing really. But I've found across most people that I speak to, the Neumanns are kind of, yeah, the better option there. Not that I'm working for Neumann. I mean, they should give me a bit of commission really, shouldn't they? A bit of sales flag. As for skills, getting used to more revealing speakers and learning to hear finer details. Well, if you sort your reflection points out as the first question, you get yourself a set of nice clear monitors, I think you're in business anyway. You're going to hear those details. You're going to start hearing music in a better way. I don't know what you're listening to at the moment, but yeah, speakers and room are probably the most important thing that's going to happen to you writing and listening to music. So yeah, those two will sort you out. You've been watching the PS Audio channel. Yeah, kind of like that as well. It's kind of audio geeky hi-fi. So let me answer the 4 questions for you of what I'm doing in 2019. So what I would say my #1 priority this year is I've got a new mastering course you may have seen on a previous video. So it's to get 100% into that and really sort of make that into the ultimate mastering course. It is the only mastering course I think done by someone that's actually working every day doing mastering. So I think that's quite exciting. A few people have signed up. If you want to sign up, quick plug, it is only open till the January the 14th for the sort of discounted rate. So get on there now. So that's my big thing for 2019, to get heavily into that. So equipment wise, question number 2, I do get sent a lot of equipment. So I'm not actually looking for any hardware really at the moment, unless something comes in that I think is really exciting. I've got all tubes covered off and everything else. And so for me, I'm kind of looking more into, because I never have been massively into it, which is certain plugins. I'm really starting to look at ways to use different plugins and, you know, just find things that, I don't want things that replicate hardware necessarily. I want things that are going to add something new to my palette, if you like. So yeah, sort of looking at those throughout the year and just seeing what comes up. If you've got any that you know of, you think I might like, then please put them in the comments. And then question number 3. So skills, if I need to learn any skills, it's obviously not mastering. So for me, it will be more YouTube and getting better on here. Over the last 6 months, we've been putting loads more effort in. I'm not taking credit for that. Matt's been doing that with me more than me. So it's getting this better. It's getting the information better, maybe expanding it out to new ideas and things. So yeah, definitely for me would be learning how to be better on YouTube. Who am I watching on YouTube? Now, I watch a variety of weird things on YouTube that aren't music related, so no point in going into those. But main one for me is Acoustic Fields. I really like their stuff, all about room sound and things like that. That would be my top tip for you. And then obviously I do occasionally see the other guys that were saying Posados and all those kind of things, but I tend not to watch them that much because I just don't get that much personally from them. But I can see why you would. I don't make music, so it's not like I need to know that kind of thing. So yeah, check out Acoustic Fields. They've got a really cool channel. I hope that's helped. I hope you found something, pulled some bits out of that. We will be straight on it again next week with some more videos. So please subscribe if you haven't. Please leave some questions below if you'd like me to answer those. Please go to streaky.com, sign up to my newsletter. It's only once a month and it's full of sort of information that I can't put out on the channel. I can point you to websites, give you discounts and things like that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.